Hi, BrenTech here, where tech is made simple. So late yesterday in my region, on the 23rd of September, Microsoft also made an update available, KB5043145, to insiders in the release preview channel on Windows 11 version 22H2 and version 23H2. Now, this will be our next optional bug fix C-release update rolling out for both those versions of Windows 11. So because it's in its final testing, as always, we can expect that to roll out over the course of the next couple of days, moving into the end of the month. Now, this update, once it has been installed, if you do decide to install it when it rolls out, because it will be optional, the builds for both versions of Windows 11, for 22H2, the build will be bumped up to 22621.4247, and for 23H2, that'll be 22631.4247. So for KB5043145, we actually get 5 new features, and these are very similar to what is rolling out to Windows 11 24H2 for Copilot Plus PCs in preview, but nonetheless, for the purpose of this video, just to keep you guys posted. Now, first of all, we get an improvement for the start menu, where the sign out option, which currently is buried in the ellipsis, which is a bit of a schlep to have to click twice to get to the sign out. This option is now on the actual account manager, not buried in the ellipsis menu or the 3-dotted menu when you open the start menu. And you, as mentioned, to change to a different user, you'll be able to select then the ellipsis when this does roll out the menu, and a list of other users appears to make it easier to switch. So I think this sign out, moving it into this account manager due to user feedback apparently, is a nice move in the right direction. Personally, I wish Microsoft would just get rid of this account manager here in the start menu. I just found it to be clutter, but nonetheless, it seems that it is here to stay. And then the next will be that you will be able to share local files directly from the search results that appear in the search box on the taskbar, which I think is a step kind of in the right direction. That just makes things a little bit simpler to do when it comes to sharing. And then if we head over to our settings, Windows Update, Advanced Options, and Delivery Optimization. Apparently, the Delivery Optimization settings page will match the Windows 11 design when that rolls out to the stable version in a couple of days. And then I'm just going to mention the next one. Windows Share, apparently, the update removes the search box from the Windows Share window. And then the last and 5th new feature just to mention is that the media controls on the lock screen now show in the lower part of the lock screen at its center when media is playing, and that's because these widgets are taking up, the screen here to the right where it currently is in stable, and this is going to be moved under that when this update does roll out. Now, just take note that those 5 features are on a controlled rollout, so when this update does become available, you may see these, you may not. They are on a gradual rollout, so just keep that in mind. Now, we do get 6 bug fixes, which I'm just going to mention 5 out of the 6, which I think you may be interested in. Internet Explorer mode gets 2 fixes. The first is Microsoft Edge may sometimes stop responding when you use Internet Explorer mode. That has been fixed. And once again, Microsoft Edge sometimes stops responding when you use Internet Explorer mode. Now, Microsoft has listed that as 2 fixes, but it seems to be one and the same. But nonetheless, those are 2 Internet Explorer mode fixes that have rolled out. And then there's a country and operator settings asset improvement, where the update brings the country and operator settings asset profiles up to date for certain mobile operators. And there's a fix for Outlook and other encrypted email apps, where there was an issue that was prompting for your PIN each time you open an encrypted email. And then Microsoft Defender for Endpoint, this is more for businesses and so on. Work folders files were failing to sync sometimes when Defender for Endpoint is on. That's been fixed. And those are 5 out of the 6 which I thought you may be interested in. So that's our next optional bug fix C release update. KB5043145 for Windows 11 22H2 and 23H2, which will be rolling out over the next couple of days, leaning in and towards the end of the month. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.